AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. Fabian perspective. Expect it, so accept it. A lot of talk, not just talk, the media jumped behind SGA this season for whatever reason. And now all of a sudden, for most of the year, SGA was number 2 MVP. Now Luka jumps ahead of him somehow. And it's starting to be some rumblings out there. Here's Chilltown from Player's Choice, but Chilltown really got a good jump up. I knew him from TikTok. Really good background that's beyond knowledgeable about basketball. It's beyond knowledgeable, encyclopedia. But here's his take on Chet Holmgren being OKC's real MVP.
He's the main reason why they're at the top of the Western Conference.
SGA is the main reason, Chill.
No, he gives them just so we clear.
I'm pretty sure SGA is the main reason, Chill.
SGA has a lot to do with it. But if you take SGA off, if you take SGA when what he's doing this year, a lot of that has to do with what Chet does. Chet is able to help them speed the game up. Chet is able, with him being a stretch 5, he's able to open up the floor a lot more. He gets on the glass. He rim protects. They didn't have that last year, which made them a play-in team. Now what that does is that makes J-Dub even better. That makes
got better.
He did get better, but that also made him better. The fact that he gets better looks because we got to stretch 5, because we got to do it in the paint so we can speed the game up. That enhances my transition ability. Same thing with SGA. That enhances their transition ability. Chet gives them something that they didn't have last year. And now that's the biggest difference in them being what they are this year.
I can agree with this. I could definitely agree with this. I love SGA. I don't remember anyone speaking about SGA before me like that last season. Pat on the back. Chet Holmgren missed their last season when SGA broke out. Now as a rookie, quote unquote, Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder, they jump like 6 or 7 spots. They're fighting for the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. That's kind of tough, man. SGA is now in the MVP category, and it's made easier because Chet Holmgren unlocks a lot of things. You can find a bunch of videos to break that down. But it's pretty easy to look up offensive rating, defensive rating with Chet Holmgren. Because he's so light, we think of him as just an offensive player, but he can change shots, misdirect shots, and he grabs rebounds. They don't have that. Not too many teams have a Chet Holmgren. As a matter of fact, Chet Holmgren should now be considered All-NBA. How many forwards are really better than Chet Holmgren and can do what Chet Holmgren does? He's a natural 3-and-D player. And defensively, of course, he has a lot to work with because he's frail. But if we're talking offensive and defensive rating, this season, the Oklahoma City Thunder are 4th in the league at 118.7 offensive rating. On defense, they are 4th in the league at 111.5 defensive rating. They have a net rating of 7.3. That's 2nd in the league. We go to last season, Oklahoma City was 16th in the league at 114 offensive rating, and defensive rating, they were 13th in the league. So middle of the pack. They were a decent team last season. They made the playoff. They went to play-in. But with a net rating of 1 last season, compared to a net rating of 7.3 of 7.3 this season, there's a big difference. Chet Holmgren has a lot to do with that. And for us to be in denial about that, whoever's in denial about that is crazy. They're out of their mind at this point. Chet Holmgren is just a legit threat on both sides of the court. They're obviously still soft in the middle, but ask yourself, who's better right now? Chet Holmgren or Karl-Anthony Towns? Almost messed his name up. Who's better? Imagine if Minnesota got Chet Holmgren. They damn near be a super team. Because you got Gobert, who's there to fill in for the biggest flaw for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and a Chet Holmgren. Cat is what we think. Excuse me. Chet is what we think Cat is. Right? Chet, ball on the perimeter, pump fake, you get to the basket. Chet, his rookie season is probably better than Cat has ever been. And because of that, SGA is now an MVP consideration. And the Oklahoma City Thunder have jumped up 7 spots, solidified their playoff positioning, and they're flirting with championship contention. Nobody knows the name of their coach, by the way. Or at least they can pronounce it right. Donald, Coach Donald. AllBall TV, they scared, but I'm not. AllBall TV, they scared, but I'm not. AllBall TV, they scared, but I'm not. AllBall TV, they scared, but I'm not.